Okay, so we just got a call from our model. She is not going to be able to make it. It's nothing that we can do, so we're going to go ahead and go forward with the shoot. And we're just going to improvise. We've got a couple of other models that are coming in for the shoot. The one that was supposed to be here, she was going to be perfect for the part, though. This is one of our props. This is the dress that we found on eBay that we're going to try and work with. And some cigs, a cigarette box, a couple of monocles, an ashtray. We are bringing in the furniture as we speak. We actually found a couple of these martini glasses at a local antique store, so we're going to use these also. We got some furniture that we got to bring in now, but you need coffee. Every shoot requires coffee. So this is an Empire chair, and we're trying to set up scene here in this area. I guess what I should probably do is give you guys a little bit of backstory as far as what we're trying to do, so let me do that. Portrait of journalist Sylvia von Harden.
Exactly.
And this is an Otto Dix painting that we're basically paying homage to Dix.
Yeah, excellent.
We don't necessarily want to just recreate his painting. I think that would overall do the painting a disservice. I mean, it's an excellent painting, and for anyone that has never seen anything from Otto Dix, his paintings are very profound. They're very powerful paintings. So, and I know that a lot of people, are not art history majors or anything. So you're like, who the hell is Otto Dix? But anyway, he was a German painter back in the, I believe it was World War II era. A lot of really bad stuff was happening in Germany at that time. So most of his paintings were a lot of social commentary, a critique on the government and the war and all that kind of stuff. So, but anyway, the concept behind this shoot is that we're going to try to pay homage to Dix, because he made some awesomely odd stuff, and that's what we like. So this is the beginning of the set building process. We had to go out and we had to find props for this, and we're trying to do a very mild recreation. So again, we don't want to do it exactly, but this is an Empire chair. Apparently Chinese or Japanese design. I'm assuming that it's Japanese design that has been replicated for thousands of years. This is going to be the chair that the model from Otto Dix's painting will sit in. And actually, you know what? I'm going to throw a picture of the painting up on the screen right now. And that's pretty much what we're going to be building. So anyway, here are a bunch of paintings that Otto Dix did. They're just a very odd, eclectic mix of different things. He was a very, very harsh critic of the war, and he saw it as very brutal and uncivilized. And some of the stuff is just really awesome. But this is the painting that we're trying to replicate here. This lady here. Our model had very, very similar features to this person. This is the entire scene here. So she is in a corner with a marble top table here, a single stem with a martini glass, cigarette case and the cigarettes. And as you can see, like on her hands, some of the proportions are just really wrong. But this is essentially the scene we're trying to recreate and pay homage to. So we got these drops we just nailed up to the top. It's like lightly painted. I don't know how it's going to look, how it's going to translate on camera. But this is the whole point of photography, man. You experiment, you try new shit. So our creative director painted these drop cloths, Empire chairs there. I don't know if this is going to look, it might look a little bit better with some depth of field. Bring the chair out some. This is creativity in action.
Mm-hmm. Or, what the
insanity.
Or poverty. Poverty, and you just can't stop creating. I mean,
is you just gotta let it flow. I mean, it's just gotta be organic and natural, and then you're gonna create some amazing things.
exactly. Yeah. Accidents are one of the things that we rely on as artists.
Artistes.
Artistes, and we are artistes.
You play around, you see what happens, and it doesn't always work. But at the same time, I don't think it's always supposed to.
Exactly. You know what I called it recently when I wrote something, lad? That you and I get excited about, the joyful unknown. It's not quite an underbite.
Okay.
It's just sort of an elongated sort of. Just it basically is kind of like a disgusted
I guess.
It's not quite disgust. She looks actually pretty at peace, but her mouth is very German, as in I'm an intellectual. You know?
Yes, very upper echelon, just
Yeah.
very.
How is this? Tell me.
Yeah, that actually looks pretty good.
We need to still fill the martini glass, and then your hand, what I need for you to do
Is contort
is
that
almost
hand.
contort your hands
Yeah,
in a kind of anxiety way, including
almost like you're arthritic a bit. And we'll just get as close as we possibly can.
and bring
Oh,
your
I'm
hand
not button.
under
Should I
your.
button this all the way up? I forgot. I did that for
It's
the
going to
makeup.
be a little
Yes.
difficult, but you're going to have to bring this hand almost like that. All right.
Let's get this back button here for it. There we go.
You look fantastic, baby.
Thank you. I'm sure I'm very pretty right now. I'm ready for my
You
close-up.
look very.
Hold on. Move this hand so
Very
now it's.
Berlin.
Is this the hand with the ring on it?
Yes,
The hand that's down?
yes.
No,
No,
it's the hand with the smoke.
That's what I thought.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was on your right
And
hand.
it's your middle finger
Yeah.
that has the ring.
That was.
Is it not gonna work?
Yeah, no, it will not work. So if you want that finger, you gotta get a new ring.
All right, just try this big gaudy one.
How's that, Bree? Is that too big?
No, it's almost sort of exaggerated. It doesn't have to be an exact copy. I just wanted to look a little surreal.
These are on both ends. Is that-
Yeah, it's non-filtered.
Filterless, yeah.
Oh Lord, isn't that like, won't that kill you?
Yeah, it killed a lot of people.
Everybody that smoked
Am I holding that right?
used to smoke filterless is no longer with us.
Right.
Is no longer with us. I used to say that all the time. She's no longer with us.
So that's
Is this how, am I holding it proper? I don't know how to hold a cigarette. I don't know how to smoke it.
all right. So just hold that pose right there, real quick.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Who knew Monopoly so hard to keep in your eyeball? The Monopoly guy, I guess.
You'll get used to it.
I mean, look at this. So there you got that in frame.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
So this scene will stay the same with her. We're just going to add a little modernism
Well, you'll be doing mine again anyway.
because you're right, but you look very refined. You know, more like upper class,
Right.
almost pissed off upper class.
Yeah, snooty.
Yeah, very snooty.
What I'm looking at possibly is that she is going to have the same intellectual air.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But she could probably be Sylvia's von Harden's friend, lesbian friend, you know what I mean? So there might be something of this nature. She might do this. I want her to almost be odd, you know?
Well, anything coming from the mind of a Drewski is going to be odd.
Well, I want her to admire her or be attracted to her, and she might be exposing herself a bit to you.
Now, will I interact with her body language wise, or will I keep my
Maintain the Otto Dix pose.
Otto
That's
Dix
a good
looking
point.
away from her?
I'm not sure. I think we'll get to know you as you kind of act.
Okay.
You know,
Right.
she's on.
So now you're an actress.
Oh, good.
You're a model and actress.
I'm going to 10 like. Okay, I'm going to show some.
So as you can see, the creative process effectively can morph however you want it to. We're just going to add things. We're just going to make our own shit up.
Exactly. We're
just gonna make it up.
Exactly.
Drew.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's right. We're into the originality, even though we're kind of duplicating or mimicking a famous painting. This is our job to bring about a new way of looking.
We're going to create a backstory for Sylvia here.
And Sylvia's eating strawberries because that's her job.
Sylvie has a strong taste for
Cigarettes.
for female labias and cigarettes.
Alcohol.
I mean, we could, yeah, and alcohol. She's clearly trying to drown her sorrows in women, alcohol, and tobacco, and a lot of money, and a monocle. Because that's what you do when you're...
I think the monocle's hot. Sorry.
Monocle's hot. Monocles and strawberries.
So good. All right, so second model has arrived, and she is now in makeup. We're working on makeup, and then we're going to get her dressed up, and she's going to be sitting right over here. So we're hoping it'll all work out. We're going to switch it up. We're going to take the backdrops down and test it with that too. And but we did get our matchbook, which is cool. Look at this matchbook. How old do you think this matchbook is?
I bet it's probably 70, 80 years old.
It's awesome.
It's beautiful. And you'll raise like this. I want you kind of like this. We almost posed in kind of a psychological way that seems animated. You'll have a cigarette.
That made no sense to me.
Whoa! Almost spilled my martini. So am I going to be facing her?
Fuck you. Would you bring up the Dix painting,
Yeah.
please? What I'd like for you to do is almost become kind of an odd sister mirror image of the Sylvia von Harden character. So what you'll do is like this, and you can look at the painting, but I want your fingers to be kind of spread like so.
Yeah, everything's kind of exaggerated almost.
An exaggeration of like this. And then we'll pose you, but also lift your head and look over, and then
So we're keeping our teeth
teeth
almost an
together.
underbite, not a
Yeah,
Bubba Ray Gum underbite, but a
yeah.
just a little, but mouth open.
But so think of being
Oh, God.
better than everyone else, and
Sort of snooty.
Okay.
you know, I mean, you won't have a problem.
We're in
with
a
that.
class all our own.
All right.
Arrogant prick. I don't have a problem with that.
Of course. That's why you don't want so well. Okay.
Find my footing.
I know, right? I'm sure it's not easy in those heels.
Use your zigguratin,
Yeah, that looks good.
and you'll straighten it up.
Look at that. Sexy, like that. Woo! So it's quite the little tricky bastard to get the hang of. I'm not a fan of the monocle.
I know.
I love your hose.
Do you like my hose? My hose are fabulous.
I know, it's hard.
Yeah, it's a real pain in the
It's a
neck.
pain in the ass, I know. Let's take some of Angela
Good.
alone.
Okay.
This is fine, the setting. Why don't we do this? Put your legs down, like so, and take your elbow with the cigarette and put your head actually against your,
Into sort of your head like this.
yeah, actually almost like you're sleepy, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Close your eyes and put the monocle up to your eye. Does that look weird?
Yep.
Like she.
Because that's what it's going to look like in frame.
It's no good.
Because she's hiding her face now.
Never mind.
Awesome.
All
Well,
right.
I didn't get carried away.
We are finally done with the
I
shoot.
don't know what to do with those. Do you
About
want to keep those cigarettes
4 or 5 hours in, I think we accomplished what we set out to do. So at any rate, folks, thanks again for stopping here at the Photo Video Show. I'm your host, Mark Puck, and I will see you guys again on the next one.